Hello everyone, Merry Christmas, and today I'm here to review Wonka, the new musical comedy film by Warner Brothers, the Willy Wonka prequel. Now, for a bit of context, I have watched the Johnny Depp and the Gene Wilder original Wonka films, but it's been a long time. I don't really remember a ton from them, but I remember I liked them when I saw them, but I can't really give you an updated modern opinion on them. But I wasn't originally going to check this one out, but the trailers were pretty good, and I heard some good things, so I decided to go see it, and I'm excited to talk about it. So this will be a non-spoiler review. So if you have not seen the film, feel free to watch this video and come check it out, or check out the movie later based on what you think of my thoughts. So without further ado, let's get into things. Just to start, I don't really have many issues on this movie. I'd say my one thing is the fact that there are definitely some moments where kind of the lip syncing is very noticeable, especially in a specific scene with Keegan-Michael Key, where his words do not match up, where his lips don't match up to the singing at all. Like, he's saying something and it's very different from what you're seeing and hearing. So that's my only real issue, and it's not really as noticeable for everyone else, maybe occasionally, but just really that scene where it just really took me out of it. I was like, okay, he is not saying that. He's saying something completely different. But on to the positives. First off, this movie by Paul King, director of the Paddington films, is really sweet and heartfelt. It's got a good charm to it, but kind of works well with some of the darker undertones of the original story. And how not everyone is good, but you got to kind of find the good in the world. And I don't know, I thought it worked great. There was a good blend of the comedy and the drama and the emotion in the film, which I really appreciated. Because I thought it was really funny, but it never felt too funny to where it took away from dramatic moments or emotional moments. And it could be dark too, especially with characters like Mrs. Scrubbit and her shop, which you'll learn more in the movie if you haven't seen it. But I think it works overall for the film to have a pretty consistent tone and world built around it that I think works really well. I think the musical numbers are really good. No amazing songs, but some great moments, and it was probably one of my favorite musical movies of the year. Even for pretty much mostly original songs. They're all very entertaining, heartfelt, and especially whenever they did song and musical numbers with some of the classic songs from the original films, it always kind of got you in the feels, and I thought it was really well done. I thought the cast was great. Timothy Chalamet as Willy Wonka really worked. He had this great energy and just sincerity that he brought to the role. And maybe isn't as crazy or silly as he should have been. It's kind of like a younger Willy, and there's a lot of heart put into it, which I appreciate. He did good with the singing and dancing, and because of that, I thought the movie worked really well, especially with his dynamics and relationship with the other characters. I thought Noodle and all of his other friends from the Wash House were really done, had some sweet moments, and I loved the ends of their stories. Hugh Grant is funny as the Oompa Loompa. He doesn't get a ton to do, but whenever he's on screen, it works. And the villains are all solid, cartoony villains, which I appreciate. They're not realistic. They're not grounded. They feel ripped straight out of a 60s morning cartoon, and I love that. And I don't know, it's just it's a great origin story, about determination, and it's got a great visual flair with the chocolates and the shops and the whole city that I appreciate. Great costume design, great hair and makeup. And it's just a fun movie that clearly wears its heart on its sleeves. It's got great musical numbers, is a good tribute to Roald Dahl stories that I just really enjoyed it. I had a smile on my face the whole time. There were some moments where I got emotional, got teary-eyed, especially involved Willy's past and history. And it's just a good, compelling Christmas movie. This is probably the best, closest thing I have seen this year to a good Christmas movie, which I really love. I really liked it, and I recommend you go check it out. It's a fun movie, and even if there's some occasional lip-syncing issues, it's just a great movie that I recommend anyone go see. I give it a 9 out of 10. It's amazing. One of my favorite of the year. And I hope you go check it out. Go see it in theaters if you can. But yeah, I really liked Wonka. Coming up soon, my review for The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds of Snake, is tomorrow. Have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.